I'm Pat Frank, author of The Last Babylon.
And hi, I'm reporter Bianca Means, and you're tuning in on Gotta Make an A in English. We are currently about to take a break, but when we return, we're going to interview our author who died in 1964. Please enjoy our short commercial break. Thank you for staying tuned during the commercial break. Now that we're back, we're going to continue our interview. So, Harry, what are the main ideas in your non-fictional novels?
Well, I took on the Washington bureaucracy, and I actually want to see how well did the government actually work.
Well, isn't that enlightening? Now, another topic is, what other books have you written?
Well, my first book was Mr. Adam, and a couple of my other books were Hold Back the Night, Affair of the State, and How to Survive the H-Bomb and Why. My last book, How to Survive the H-Bomb and Why, had some opposing conspirators that didn't like my novel too well. They were violent and angry.
Oh my goodness! Can we please go to a commercial break? Hi everyone, thanks for staying tuned during our commercial break. Now that we're back, we're going to go into the interview with our author. So, on the book The Last Babylon, it says your name is Pat Frank. Is this a real or a nickname?
Well, that's just a pen name. My real name is Harry Hart Frank.
Really? Well, that's quite interesting, Harry. Can you please elaborate on how you started your career?
Well, I spent most of my career in Florida, a couple years in Washington and New York. Also, I was overseas in World War II with the War Information Center, and I had contact with Italy, Turkey, Germany, and Austria. After the war, I went and started being a journalist again and started my nonfiction books. Also, I was in the Department of War, and I was part of NASA.
That is so interesting. I love learning about you. But for right now, we need to take another commercial break. Hope you stay tuned. We are really sorry about that last take. But now that we're back from the commercial, we have two more questions we'd like to ask our author. One is there any places or settings in your books that are based on reality?
Well, Fort Repose, one of the main settings in the book, was actually the southern edge of Mount Dora.
Quite interesting. Another thing we'd like to end on is your accomplishments. Have you gotten any big awards?
Well, my greatest award was the National Heritage Foundation Award, which I got in 1961.
That's so cool. I'm so glad we got to interview our friend, Pat Frank, also known as Harry Frank. Next time you can tune in and we are going to be interviewing Peter Pan. So, have a great day and thanks for joining us on How to Get an A in English.